Well, oh well. Looks like Turki Alalshikh is sending a message to the world and letting them know that he's going to do what he wants to do when it comes to Wilder and AJ. Now, a lot of people don't feel the AJ and Wilder fight should happen. A lot of people feel the way Wilder lost, he just hasn't earned the right to fight AJ. If you listen to Eddie Hearn, he sounds like he has other plans for AJ. But when Turki Alalshikh goes to his Twitter page and posts a photo like this, now there was a lot of photos that he took over in Saudi Arabia, and he only posted a couple photos yesterday. But to see this one surface, to me, this is sending a message. I personally feel, like I've been saying, and a lot of people felt that I was wrong, Hood Champion, you're crazy. Well, I tell you what, they even call Morgan Freeman Crazy Joe. Then they start calling him Batman when they realize he was right. Well, you can call me Crazy Hood, and I guess you'll be calling me Batman if this fight was to happen. But that being said, I'm telling y'all, I think this fight will be, I think it's only right to favor AJ, but I just have a feeling this fight can be more competitive than what people are thinking, especially if Wilder gets that second opportunity. You know, how many times have you wanted a second opportunity at something where you're like, all right, I get it. I dropped the ball, I messed up, and you knew that you weren't going to make that mistake again, and you just never received the opportunity. And when I look at Deontay Wilder, I think he knows that he dropped the ball. And if he gets this second opportunity here, because let me just, I don't think he's going. I think he's going to rise to the occasion. Will he win? I don't know, but he's going to fight. But just imagine, right? You think the Saudis and Eddie Hearn, with the amount of money that's still behind Wilder and AJ. Now, people are going to have opinions. That's what cracks me up when people are like, there's no money behind it. I mean, my man, everybody got their own facts out here. There's huge money behind Wilder and AJ still. Huge money. Just the idea that this fight is getting further away again, and that at any time Wilder may say, I'm done with boxing. Right? Because that's really what we're dealing with Wilder. I just think with Turki Alalshikh and the fact that he loves boxing and there's fights he wants to see, he's going to sit there and kill all that. He's going to say, look, I want to see this fight. If that's the case, right? I want to see this fight. I'm going to put the money up and I'm going to make this fight happen. I don't care what no one says, what anyone wants. Because we all know in boxing, money talks. Anybody out there like, no, the money won't matter. It's really about where they are in their rankings. Deontay Wilder dropped to number 9 in the WBC. And you hold your horses and quit taking it to the stupid. All right? Wake up in the morning, floss, brush your teeth, wash your face, get cleaned up, have a nice breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Not a bowl of dumbass. You better believe Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, Shelley Finkel, any and everybody who will be involved with trying to make this fight, and the sanctioning bodies, they're all going to be okay with it. They all are going to be okay with it. Because at the end of the day, money talks. And we know how the secret society works. We know how corruption works. You better believe people out here aren't going to sit there and say, oh yeah, AJ and Flip Hergovic, because wow, AJ gets an opportunity possibly fight for a vacant title, the IBF. Nah. You put that 50, 60, 70 million up for AJ. You think Eddie Hearn going to sit there and be worried about some dumb belt? Eddie Hearn's about his money, so is AJ. And the opportunity will present itself again for AJ to fight for a belt because of where he's ranked. I think they get the money and worry about being a mandatory fight for a title secondly. But that being said, y'all keep cool. I personally think Alalshikh, His Excellency, is sending a message to the boxing world that we're not going to be here 10 years from now talking about Well, the right thing to do was to not make the fight because Wilder lost. So we missed what could have been, which we would never know, but what could have potentially been one of the best heavyweight fights in history. But right now, I have to be honest, it has lost some of its luster. The anticipation has somewhat been, I think, right now has been affected, and I think going forward though, I still think there will be a buzz. But it's like going out in the ocean, and Wilder and AJ before, they say it's a wave that was forming in the ocean, and you saw it coming. Like, boy, when that wave hits the surf, oh my God, it's gonna tear some shit up. A tsunami type wave of anticipation. It was what it was when they were both undefeated. Now you got a goddamn 15-footer coming at you, and you just jump on that shit with your boogie board and just ride it on in and go on back out. You even got the goddamn kids out there playing in the little 15-foot wave. Because it's still a wave. You're still expecting it. You're still anticipating it. But it's not going to have the impact when it hits the surf the way that goddamn tsunami of a wave of anticipation would. But nonetheless, it just depends on the person. They may prefer this 15-footer opposed to that tsunami-like wave. But y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, 7 continents. New Year's around the corner. Y'all enjoy. But old Turki Alalshikh, he's letting people know this fight isn't necessarily off the table. So we'll see what happens. But that's why I say only the goddamn fly on the wall knows. Because we have no idea. And that's what's great about creating this boxing content. Because we have conversations, we make speculations, and there's a lot of assumptions. If anyone's coming to these boxing channels looking for the facts, you're lost. None of these fuckers know. Only the goddamn fly on the wall knows. That being said, y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.